Hey guys, it's Lorie with LG Homestead, and I am getting a whole lot of things done here on the homestead, farm, hobby farm, rescue as some of you would put it. But with everything that I'm getting done, there's always a problem that arises that I need to take care of, and that's no different today than it has been. So let me show you what I'm talking about. As a lot of you know who watch the channel, I've been having problems for the last few weeks with my right arm with the elbow. A lot of you are telling me it sounds like it's tennis elbow or tendonitis, and to try not to use it. I've even had some comments say that I need to use it some so that I will keep that range of motion in my arm, not lose some of that range of motion. I'm here by myself. I live alone, and I have to take care of all the animals, all the Jake right there, the chickens, the goats, the dogs, and everything. So the goal is to not use my arm as much as I can. So I've been doing that. I've been doing good at that. But Sean and Curtis, if you remember them, they're Amy's sons from Living in Abundant Grace Homestead. They are here again to help me. I hire them sometimes to do some work, and Mom and Dad does too. So this weekend, they worked for Mom and Dad, and then they spent the night with me and did some work for me in the evening. This morning, they got back up and went over to Mom and Dad's to help them out. They are getting paid. I pay them, and Mom and Dad pays them. So those boys are getting paid pretty good. Anyway, so when they come back over here, they're going to help me do a couple of things, and then I'll be taking them home. So I'll try to get them on the camera here a little bit when they get back over here. But I wanted to show you what we did get done yesterday. We got this shade cloth put up. I think it's a 10 by 10, pretty good size. And without the boys driving the T-post, and actually I needed a second hand anyway, but without them helping me, I could not have gotten that up by myself because of the elbow. So I'm really glad to get that up. That's what I was waiting for. It got hot last week. I think the high was 97 last week. I don't know what the real feel was besides hot. It was really hot. And so this next week, the high temperature is supposed to be 100, which it did that last year. But I'm glad that we were able to get this shade cloth up this weekend so that I don't worry as much about the goats. They do have shade in different areas of their pen throughout the day, but sometimes it's not very much at all, and I worry about them finding the right amount of shade. So as far as the ducks go, they've been staying out. I got this other piece right here put up, this other fence to keep the ducks from going through the cattle panel. I got it all taken care of over there, so the ducks are staying out. The problem I'm having is keeping the birds from roosting right here. And actually last night we came outside, me and Sean and Curtis, and was going to try to pick them up from here and take them over and put them on the fence over there at Tucker's fence, because the goal is to put Caleb out here with the boy goats, and Caleb will Batman's feeling better. That was not Batman. That was the other rooster chasing Batman's hen. That was the other rooster chasing Batman's hen, and he heard the commotion and came running out to take care of the situation. So Batman's doing good. His feathers and his chest is actually starting to grow back in. He looks pretty ugly. He looked ugly before, where it was all the feathers were gone and he was swollen and all red and everything, but he is starting to look good. His color's kind of back to normal. His feathers are growing back, so he looks ridiculously funny, but I'm glad to see him acting normal. Anyway, we came out here, and the birds were trying to roost here, and the goats are in rut, so they were pushing on the fence and trying to get to the chickens, and the chickens were trying to roost, and it was getting really dark. And so the boys and I came out and tried to get the birds and move them over there to where it is safer, but we never could get them because of the bucks. They couldn't get settled. They couldn't, we couldn't get them while they were sleeping and moving them. So we put them up over here on this fence. Oh, let me show you. This fence right here, this brace in between these two wooden posts is where we were trying to put them. And we couldn't get them settled there, so they would get off the post, and it ended up half of them roosting over here and half of them roosted on this other fence over here, but just on a different area. So I'm having a hard time with that. I'm going to have to do something different. I'm going to have to separate the birds and put them in different areas, like maybe put the hens in the big coop and put the roosters somewhere else. I don't know. I've got to get them not roosting there, because I'm going to put Caleb in there, and like I said, Caleb will eat them, and that would be sad. That would be sad. I named Batman, and I don't really want anything happening to him. But this morning, I did bring Caleb out. He has not been in this area that I can think of. I don't know that I've ever had him over here. He definitely hasn't been over there since I've made the pen bigger, and it had been a long time since he had been with these bucks, so he didn't know them. But I brought him out this morning while I'm here and could watch him, and he did really good. He didn't show any interest at all in the bucks. The goats showed some interest in him, and he just totally ignored the bucks. So that's a good thing. He went around and checked everything out, and checked out the territory, marked his territory, did everything like he was supposed to. I felt comfortable leaving him there for a while I did some things around the house. And the thing is that as I was out here working, the chickens kept migrating over to this pen, and I kept running them off. And then one of the black Orpington hen tried to get in over here at the gate, and there is a spot where she can get in over here at the gate. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. I mean, if they really want in there, they can get up there. They roost on top of the fence, so they can fly over if that's what they want to do. I think she probably has a nest going in there, and she was trying to get in to lay an egg, because she was really determined. But right here where I have these, you know, they have this area that they push through. I saw her, and she got about halfway through, and I took off, well, best I could, took off running to her, and she thankfully did not run into the pen to get away from me. She ran the other direction. So at that point, I just took Caleb inside because I didn't want to chance it. But if it wasn't for those birds, it'd be time to put Caleb out. I'm ready to put him out there. He's ready to go out. He's doing good. The ducks are just, I don't even know where the ducks are. I've seen them several times this morning. They are not going in there anymore. They're not getting in the water. There's the chickens over there getting a drink out of the cow's water. The ducks go out in the field, out in the pasture, and eat. And so I don't know where they are, but they'll get out in the grass and they'll lay down, and so you can't look out and see them. I've gone looking for them and kind of stumbled across them, so that's how I know that's what they're doing. But I can't see them. But I do know where they're nesting at night, and it's right here. When I come out in the morning, there's always a hen there, and they've got 4, 5, 6 eggs there. They feel, I guess, safe behind this right here, and they pretty much are, like, because here's Tucker's fence. You know, as long as Tucker's paying attention, and if a raccoon came up, Tucker would smell it. Tucker's out all night barking, so I don't think anything's going to get right there and get to them. I feel like they're pretty safe as long as they come back up this way at night, and they have been. And that reminds me, I've had a lot of people leave comments, especially when we do live streams and we're talking about ducks and stuff. I hear the ducks. There's one. There's the male duck right there. So the girls are over there somewhere, because they don't get far from each other. But they're having problems getting the ducks to go back where they're supposed to at night. They're having to chase them back to where they're supposed to. I have trained these ducks to be over here. This is where they've been fenced in, and I had a heck of a time keeping them out of there. Every night they want to go back to where they've been. Yeah, they're all over here in the shade. So I've had a heck of a time getting them not to go back to where I've trained them to go at night. And I need to do something for them. I need to make some kind of shelter, some kind of something to get out of the weather for the winter. But other than that, they're doing pretty good. And Chase The guy with horns that wants to tear everything up is not going to reach that, I hope. We've got that pretty high. I could actually tighten it. I probably need to tighten it a little bit more and bring it up a little bit. But look, that's putting quite a bit of shade out there. I'm pleased with it. All right, I got Sean and Curtis here. They are done for today over at Dad's house. So we are going to go out there and we're going to go out here and put this tarp up for the girls, the shade cloth. It's shade cloth for the girl goats. And I have Curtis to drive the T-post and Sean to just sit there and make faces. So that didn't last long. They went to go get some more things. Caleb is in the backyard and he's barking now at Tucker because we're out here. So Sean is going to go move Caleb and move the dogs around. Curtis is going to go get some more T-post. Oh my goodness. Look at this hole that Tucker is digging. Why, buddy? I don't know what to do about him digging, but he has got a huge hole. He's trying to stay cool is what it is. That's huge. I need to see about doing something about that. So we got some volunteers to help us open the tarp. It's not a tarp. Shade cloth. It's a shade cloth. So let's get these T-posts over there. What, you can't get your own T-post?
Okay, you good. Hey, look, he's opening the bag. You might want to film. Okay, fine, I'll get my own T-post.
You run that by me again?
Don't want to open.
Why?
No.
It didn't want to open. Well, because you got to help it.
You try. Let the goat help you.
Hey, use those muscles. You know the muscles that you were showing off earlier?
I got it.
Okay, come on. Let's get the T-post. Hey, I can take that. It's kind of light. One-handed, I got this.
Good.
What's up, Pebbles? Much, help me out. Okay, yeah. This one. This one.
Got it.
There you go. That's the big one. The one on top. If it, like, right there, yeah, we could do that, huh? And then put a T-post out here, right?
I think so, yeah.
Hey, grab this end. Grab that end and pull it out so we can see what it looks like. We need one other person to hold the other corner. Yeah, I think that'll work. We can just put a T-post out here somewhere,
Okay.
I think. Okay. Hey, your job is to keep the goats away from that.
Excuse me, goat. Like right here?
Bring it out this way. Remember how we stretch it. Remember when we did the boys who put it out further than what we needed. But pull it like back. There you go. Hey, lean it that way a little bit. Sean found a rabbit that Tucker has killed, and so he's gonna get it out of here so that Tucker doesn't, hey, hold on, buddy. Come here. So that Tucker doesn't guard it from the goats. I think that's gonna have to move. He'll still guard it right there. Go around and get it and move it out in the pasture, okay? Better run. Here he comes. Here he comes. Go get him. Go get him. He took your rabbit. Go get him, Tucker. Tucker, go get him. Here he comes. Not coming after you, though. So Curtis is going to go in the shop and get some 2x4s. So we'll attach the 2x4s to the T-post like we did over at the boy goat's pen, and that keeps it the shade cloth higher up, and hopefully the goats won't reach it and pull it down. In the meantime, we got somebody sitting over here in the shade just playing with the dog. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm working. So is he.
That's the way I like to work too. So you guys usually see me at the boys' pen standing over there pointing this way. Well, this is the view from over here. And if I put Caleb over there and Tucker over here, they've got all this area covered. And that is what I want. That's the goal. Okay. I'm just here pointing out how pretty you're getting. This is the one that I was concerned about because her coat was it was coarse. It wasn't really doing well even after doing a dewormer and copper bolusing all the goats. But you can see, well, maybe you can see, she's gaining weight and her coat's getting pretty shiny. So I'm going to leave her as is. I'm not going to do anything else with her because she looks good. No symptoms. Let's not treat anything. Hey, we're coming up. Well, let me see. How far does it go that way? Straighten it out. Does it go over? I can't see from here.
It goes straight here.
Does it go past it?
Yeah, a little.
Are you saying your brother needs to drive another T-post?
No.
He might if we don't want it dragging. Okay.
Whoa.
What'd you do that for? I don't need it. I'm just putting this on. I gotta check it out. See, they're not as destructive as the boys are. Boys are little demons. Okay, now let's pull it over there and look at it.
Like, yeah. Another T-post.
Yeah.
Another T-post, Curtis.
Hate to break the news to you, Curtis, but we need another T-post.
Dang
I
it.
got this.
It's on there.
Huh? No, he can do that.
I could do that.
All he's got to do is pull it toward him. Hey, get this so he can know how far. Oh, this is dangerous. Hey, Sean, hold on. Take it off. Because look, you're way out here in front of this, and that other one's not. See, the other one's like, that's hot. Why is this so hot? Okay, so the flat part we want back here, okay? And it's got to be straight up and down.
Okay.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see what Sean can do. Make sure that flat part stays towards the back. Hey, hold on. Look, it's, how do I say this? Straighten it up. No, like, it's leaning towards you. Okay. Go look at that. I can't think of your name right now. Curtis. I want you to come around here. Hold on, Sean, because you're going to end up having to... Is that lined up with that other one? Is that going to work? Or does this need to go back a little bit?
A little bit back.
Do what?
A little bit back.
Back a little bit or a little bit back?
Where?
Show him.
Like kind of like right here. Yeah. Like Right there.
Got it? Rain, you better move. Come here, Rain. You me focus in on your muscles? No. That's in.
4.
Do what?
I've driven T-post before.
Why don't you get by your T-post, show us your muscles, show you what show us. Well, come on, where you going, buddy?
Nah. Hey, look. You
Okay,
said,
okay, but what'd you
doing?
do after you drove it in and you knew the camera was off? What'd you do? What else? What did he do?
I don't know.
You didn't see it?
No.
I didn't see him. What did I do? Hey, I want to do this one.
Trying to show his muscles. Yeah, he was
Can you
too.
go give me some more zip ties, please?
Yeah.
Amy, if you would put in the comments, does Sean not show his muscles all the time? Or oh, don't pull it too tight because you'll pull it off this one. We can get two of those if we need to, but I think we just need one. Check it out. I got the boys using zip ties. Okay, don't make it tight, okay?
Okay.
Let's try to straighten it. Will it go? Do we need a second one? Pull it up.
Up.
There we go. Yep, like that. Okay, not tight. Not tight. We don't want it
That
too
good?
tight. I think so. Well, if not, we can pull it up a little bit, but we really won't know until we get the other one up. Other two. That means we're down. We're down a T-post.
No, we got one right there.
Oh,
One
you?
right there.
Okay.
Okay. I can drive
Bring
this
that one out, please.
I'm standing right where it needs to go. I already checked.
That's too close.
Kind of like right here.
Hold it up. Let me see. Let me get this other end. Oh. Pull your Sean, whatever your name is.
Curtis,
Not
pull
that.
it out.
Pull it that way. Yeah. There you go. So that's, yeah, like that, right there, right where you are. Except, yeah, there you go. You got a goat supervising the action, so do it right.
I got the next one.
Okay.
Do some, Sean.
You giving up?
It's hot. It's not budging hardly.
And you said you hit a rock.
Yeah.
You sure?
You got this twisted.
Yeah, because he says he hit a rock.
Pretty sure I did.
Hit a rock. So are we gonna keep it twisted?
I hate it, but yeah, we'll be able to do it. Don't hit yourself in the head with that. Greg did that once. He hit himself in the head with that. You gonna help your brother now?
No.
You don't need it?
Okay, I'll go get another
2x4? You sure you don't need help? Look,
sure.
there's vultures flying around. They think that's backwards, dude. They think Sean just, he bit off more than he can chew. Hey, cow. Mere cow. Mere. This way. How you doing, Rain? How you doing? Okay, straighten this out. Okay, not tight, because we got to be able to move this. Which. Okay, that'll work.
Last one.
Yeah, he's gonna get to 2x4. Yeah, that's gonna look good.
Like this?
Now we'll pull it back just a little from it. A little bit. I can't tell. Is it? Yeah. Okay. A little bit closer. Yeah, that'll work right there.
This is the only size closer. The other ones are 12 feet.
What'd you do?
Oh no.
Slowing down, aren't you?
What?
You're slowing down, aren't you? It's getting hot, getting hard. Okay, go ahead and push it up. Whoa, I forgot about that. We don't want it to go any higher than that.
Okay, like right here.
Yeah, tighten that pretty good.
That good?
Yeah. And the other side. Rain, you like it? Really? Taller? That's probably good enough right there. That one's tight enough, Sean. Okay. What do you guys think?
I think we did a good job.
Come on, Tucker. Come look at your shade. Come here, buddy. Come look at your shade. How are you doing? You like your new shade? That's a good boy. Good boy. He wants you to pet him. Tucker likes attention. Look at her trying to get that. Trying to figure out how to get up there. Little brat. You little brat. We're gonna have to cut these ends off at some point anyway. So we can mark the shade cloth off the list for me of things that needs to get done that I can't do by myself because of my arm. Curtis went inside to get something to cut the ends of the zip ties off, so maybe the goats will leave it alone, and I hope that works because, well, they're really messing with those posts and the zip ties and stuff. They tried to reach the shade cloth, but it's too high for them, so as long as they don't get the zip ties off, there's nothing to worry about. Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
get them all.
Yes, ma'am.
We are almost done with the well. They've gotten quite a bit done. They've got the roof on. They've got to add some more trim and add a door to it. Right now they just have a piece of plyboard screwed up there. And so when they get here, they unscrew it and do what they need to do and screw it back in so that people aren't coming and animals aren't coming into the well house. But we have one of the hydrants hooked up, and the only one left is over the one by the house, by where I I have a hydrant that's hooked up to rural water, and then I have a hydrant next to it that's for the well. And you know, they ran the lines, the water lines across a yard there and into the backyard. They're going to go under the house, into the house at the bottom, and go run lines under the house and tie into my other water lines. And so I'm going to have a switch where if I want to use the well water at the house, I can switch it over, and all the water inside will be from the well. And I'm going to just keep both lines hooked up to the house, so if the rural water runs out of water, because that's what they're saying, they're not taking any more customers because they don't really have enough water. They keep having water line breaks, and they keep shutting off our water for long periods of time, so that now once I get this well hooked up, I can go ahead and use water in the house. It won't keep me from shower, dishes, whatever. This is good water, but the well is not real deep. 65 feet. It doesn't sound very deep to me. On the bright side of that is I can get a hand pump for something 65 foot deep for in case the electricity goes off. But here's the hydrant. Turn it on. What are you waiting on, boy? What are you waiting on? Have you seen it on?
Yep.
You saw him have it on?
Yep.
Huh. Is it cold? One finger. All right, you gonna, really? So getting things done, a few more weeks, they should be out working on my fence, my backyard fence, so I can get my dogs outside. And hopefully by then I've found a way to take care of the chicken problem so that I can get Caleb outside. The goats up front. I've got Rain's little daughter, the moon spotted one. I'm trying to wean her from her mom, and it's been 2 weeks. I'm gonna check. I was just out there checking Rain, and I think I need to wait at least another week and check then on both of them, kind of see how they're both acting, and to see whether or not that I can put her back out there. When I put her back out there, I'm thinking about trying to move Sky out here with the rest of the herd. She'll know that moon spotted one, and they'll have a relationship, and maybe that will keep her in that pen. I wanted to bring them out today. I wanted to bring Sky out there and let her run around because I don't like her just being in the pen all the time. And that other one too, but it's too soon to put the moon spotted one back with her mom. She would go nursing, and then I would have to start all over. So I can't take them out there. It's unfortunate, but they've got to stay locked up a little bit longer. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to breed this year or not. The price of goats have gone way down. The price, the cost of everything, medication, vets, deworm, everything has gone up. Food. Feed for the animals has gone up in price. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to breed this year or not. If I do, it will be in December. And I've considered putting the new buck, the baby buck that is up front, with all of the girls. He is not related to any of them, and just not using Rocky and Chase this year. That would keep me from having to find, with 3 bucks and different sets of does with a different buck, I would have to find extra pens to put them in. And if I put him with the girls, it gives him a little bit longer to get a little bit bigger before I actually put him with the adult bucks. And I don't know, I'm really leaning towards that if I do breed. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. Share this video out with your friends and on your social media, and we'll see you on the next video.
Goodbye.